Today's tutorial is going to be about a 5-strand intricate braid. So I already have this braid done at the top for us, so you would want to get some hair around that. Typically I pick up a whole bunch of hair and then just carve out the middle and then go ahead and braid it, but I've already braided it for time's sake. So you have some hair around, and it's helpful if you just kind of pop that out of the way for now. You're going to split these in half, and then you're going to split this in half. So technically you have 4 here, but this is our 5th one. So we're going to take this left strand over the strand next to it and hold it like that. Then we're going to make a big jump, and we're going to take this rightmost strand and we're going to move it over this 2nd strand right here. So this only happens once in this braid, and that's the time that it happens. And so I'm just kind of reorganizing all the hair in my hand so I can get closer to the top. Then you're going to pop that top braid right down in the center of that. So yours should look like this. Okay? So now we're going to start out, and we're going to take this rightmost strand of hair, we're going to move it under the strand next to it and over the braid. When you move it over the braid, you want to pick the braid up in your thumb because it's now going to be part of the braid. So you have it like this. Then we want to do the same thing from the left side. We want to go under the strand next to it and over the braid. Okay? So in this braided strip always needs to be in the center. So at this point in time, we need to move it. Just pass it under to the left so that it's back in there. You're always going to be doing that, passing it under or pulling it over. So this time it was under. Now we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to say over that strand, under the braid, same thing from the left side, over, and then under the braid. Again, we have our strand and it's over here. Now it's already on the top, so we just need to pass it over so that it's in the middle. Okay, so it helps if you're constantly saying it with yourself or with me. So we're going to start back at the beginning. We're going to go under, over, same thing from the left, under, over. Again, move the braid. Whatever you've said last is where you're starting. So now we're going over, under, get that out of the way, and then over, under, and we want to move the braid right to where it needs to go. Under, over, under, over, move the braid, over, under, over, under, and then move the braid to the middle. So we're going to start with under. Sometimes I just kind of stop and get all the pieces of hair that want to get in the braid that we don't want in the braid. Okay, so we're starting with under, over, under, over, move the braid, over, under, over, under, move the braid. Let's do one more. Under, over, under, over, move the braid. So I'm going to stop here because I think we've done enough now, hopefully, to get clear how this braid is done. The big thing that's important to do with this type of braid specifically is to go back and pull these ones out on both sides, not the front ones. It just makes it pop a little bit more if you just do the sides. Okay, so you kind of have to inch your way up to the braid because obviously you're getting spare hair from down there. So when you pull it out, it may suck back in as you pull another one out, but that's all right. It'll eventually come out. So just make your way down, pull these side ones out, and then obviously you would want to take this one out for your actual middle strand braid and brush that out so it's all part of the same thing together. So again, a very versatile braid. You can do it at the top, you can do it at the side, you can do it at the very bottom, but that is a 5-strand intricate braid. Thank you.